year for me, it means the opportunity to really get outside of my comfort zone and perform on the biggest stage in kiteboarding. It's the event that everybody waits for all year round. There's not that many times a year where I feel that uncomfortable and get that stressed and that worked up for an event. So yeah, kind of opportunity to prove to myself that I can overcome all of that hype and anticipation and build up stress.
How much do you want to win King of the Air?
I'd say it's the thing that I want most in my life right now, and possibly for the last few years it's been the same. This event is definitely the one that I want to win the most.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 10th edition of the Red Bull King of the Air. It's going to be an insane day, full of action.
King of the Air is that's just the biggest one.
The King of the Air to me means a lot. I think it really showcases what kiteboarding is all about.
Man, I'm feeling good, I'm excited. There's the win is new king. 40 Nuts is gonna be there today. So excited to go on the water and trek with the boys.
Up against Lucas Cerruti and Lasse Walker. First heat, gonna try out all of my tricks, see how the scoring goes, analyze it afterwards, and then, yeah, hopefully the next heat will be round 3. Let's get it.
Liam Whaley launching with I would say a doobie loop there. Yeah, that was a really nice doobie, loads of height. Not the most
Liam Whaley, what a stunning heat there. How did that go for you, man? There was a 30 score and an 8 overall impression score, so congratulations on that. How did it go for you out there?
Yeah, man, the conditions are absolutely awesome. I was absolutely powered on my 8 meter, which I didn't expect. I might even go and set up the 7 later. And it was a great warm-up heat. I was kind of trying to time the kickers. There's not much space between them, so it's a bit challenging. But the strategy of coming in between the interval, changing to my 6, doing a couple double loops, all worked out, so pretty stoked.
I mean, it looked like it. Those double loops are absolutely insane, and I think you will see them coming back more and more. So good luck in your next heats, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Nice one.
The level in big air is going up so quickly that every event is becoming more extreme and more risk is involved. So you definitely have to be more prepared. We were swapping kites in between, trying very technical tricks, a lot of double loops with rotations and board offs where, you know, sometimes if you just don't get that timing right, the kite will completely drop you from 20 meters and the impact is going to be hard. So I'd say big air is definitely getting more and more dangerous, more and more extreme, more and more technical. So you got to start to take it seriously and really come into these events very well prepared, or your risk of getting injured is going to be a lot higher. my second heat, I was up against Giel Vlucht. He's one of my good friends from Tarifa. We've been training a lot together and we pretty much know what each of us can do.
Heat number 17, Liam Whaley, podium finisher in 2018 and 2019. Second place finisher also at this year's GKA Big Air in Tarifa.
Liam Whaley with a big doobie loop going into a third rotation.
Let me see you drop. Get down in the car. One time give it all. Bust it open hard. Let me see you drop. I fucked up this Russell, baby, we hustle, but the oh my. I fucked up this Russell, baby, we hustle, but the oh my. What is my guys? Know that they fly, know that they ride or die. Let me see you drop. I fucked up this Russell, baby, we hustle, but the oh my.
Here we go, Liam Whaley. This is going to be extreme. If he lands it,
Oh my word, I don't believe he's landed that. That has to be a 10.
Wow.
This is 9.88 here. This is huge. With 3 seconds left here, Liam Whaley, one of the greatest competition minds, understanding the situation.
Oh man, that heat went perfectly into the semi-finals, just beat Giel. I think it was a super close heat, and yeah, I managed to do a couple of massive single kite loop tricks, and then I had 4 minutes remaining and I saw I couldn't make it upwind. My caddy luckily ran down the beach with my second kite and managed to finish the heat off with a big double kite loop boogie loop and a double kite loop board off with the kite super low, so couldn't be more stoked. Let's go.
After the quarterfinal heat against Giel, I was super far downwind, down at the bottom of the box, and it took me a few minutes, I'd say 5 or 6 minutes to get back upwind. As I got to the beach, a bunch of people came to me to interview me, to congratulate me. The emotions were still high. I was told that I had 15 minutes left, a little 15-minute break until my next semi-final heat against Andrea. So I walked up to the riders area to make sure of it. As I was looking at the heats and asking around, somebody told me, "You do realize that you only have a few seconds until your next heat."
You on now?
Yeah. Nope. Bro, I have to go.
Before you go.
Andrea.
Here we go, strap into your seats. The first semi-final. Kite change coming by Liam Whaley. As you said, double trouble, Lewis.
On the last trick, we both went for a big double kite loop maneuver. I did a double kite loop board off. He did a double kite loop late back roll, perfectly synchronized together. And yeah, he rode away from his trick and I came down with too much speed and crashed mine. And I looked behind me and saw him celebrating while I was in the water after having crashed, and that was just a punch in the stomach for me. It was a feeling of defeat, and I kind of knew that I had lost the heat. So at that moment I was just like, another year gone by, and I knew when I got off the beach everybody was gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry, next year. But yeah, I've heard next year way too many times, and I think it's the thing I least enjoy listening to. But yeah, I guess next year it is.
And for the second